how I hate and despise ghosts. Do you hear me, De Sniff? I loathe and detest them. You see what I can do to them. I won't be happy until I've bottled every last one in the universe.
Roddy, meet Eric. He's been around for 400 years.
Blimey.
And he's been telling me about the AGM.
The AGM?
The annual ghost meeting. In here, tonight, at midnight. Loads of ghosts. Here, all together.
It's gonna be a killing, De Sniff. There's gonna be a mass of the disgusting creatures, and we're gonna bottle the lot of them.
I still don't understand what you were doing here.
I came to see who you were meeting.
Meeting?
I know there's a boy in it somewhere. You're my friend. You're supposed to tell me things like that.
There isn't any boy. I've got to stay. Here, I reckon I know now why I was Geordie.
Yeah, well, have a great time. And be careful of, you know who.
The ghost hunter? I will. And just in case you and Tess find out what she's up to, will you do us a favour?
Yeah.
Use these to find me.
I still don't understand. What were you doing at that place?
I was just there, exploring.
What's been going on? I've just been talking to Mrs. Peters, and she says Catherine Adams broke her leg and it was all Tessa's fault.
She didn't break her leg, she sprained her ankle. And it wasn't my fault.
You were somewhere you had no business being.
Mrs. Peters says Catherine Adams said she followed you because you were seeing some boy.
Tessa, is this true?
No! And I wish you'd just all leave me alone.
What do you think?
What, about a secret boyfriend? I don't know. I never thought she was that interested. Perhaps it's exactly what she said. She was just exploring.
But why there? In that dismal place with that old caravan.
Where's Tessa?
Hi, how was the trip?
Fine. Where is she?
Upstairs. I wouldn't go and see her at the moment.
Tess! Where's she been, Mrs. Croker? Just never cleared us up. The van's gone and all the ghosts are gone. Me first. The van's gone, all the giants are gone, Mrs. Croker. They've gone.
Who have?
Mrs. Croker and De Sniff.
How do you know? You went to their hideout. You promised.
Yes, okay. The point is they've taken the ghosts and we don't know where.
Yes, we do. Chilwood Castle. There's a whole load of ghosts meeting there at midnight. That's what I was trying to tell you. It's called the AGM. The annual ghosts meeting. Here, I've got William's brushes so we can get there first and stop them.
No, I can't.
Of course you can. We're their only hope.
No, you don't understand. Catherine Adams followed me all the way to Mrs. Croker's hideout.
What?
And the stupid fool went and twisted her ankle in the cave. And I had to phone an ambulance and get her to hospital. And the whole thing's just a nightmare.
You didn't tell her about the ghosts, did you?
No, of course not. What type of idiot do you think I am?
Okay, I'm sorry.
And the worst thing is that she told her mum that she only followed me because she reckoned I was seeing some boy. And so now Mum and Dad think I've got a secret boyfriend.
You?
And they're not going to be very happy if I suddenly disappear again, are they?
Listen, We'll go to bed as soon as we can without them getting suspicious. Then we'll use the brushes to get to the castle. That'll give us enough time to warn William and the other ghosts about Croker.
I suppose it's the only way.
It is. As long as she and De Sniff don't start picking them off before it gets dark.
You have to.
I'm hungry. We've been here hours and nothing's happening. I'm bored.
Don't worry, you'll be busy soon enough. Once it gets dark, we move in and we strike.
Anyone fancy watching the telly?
Dunno. I'm really shattered after that trip to the castle. I think I have an early night.
Me too. I've got a busy day at school tomorrow. Night.
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 You're going to have to talk to her.
Me? Why me?
Well, she's not talking to me.
She's not talking to anyone. Except Roddy.
We can't have this atmosphere in the house. You're going to have to find out if she is involved with some boy.
But I don't know.
We've got to get to the bottom of it. We can't carry on like this.
I've never seen nothing like this. Ever. I never knew there were so many of us.
Well, there has to be, if you think about it. We can't all go peacefully in our beds. Every tragedy leaves its imprint on the spectre.
Eh?
But tonight, at the magic hour, for a few precious moments, all will be as it was.
When's the magic hour?
Midnight, of course. I told you, things happen at midnight.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me that was the magic hour. I mean, the magic hour could be 7:30.
Oh, for a ghost. You don't know much about ghostly tradition.
Well, I've been to meet Todd.
Pardon?
Todd Sloane. Own. You don't know much about rhyming slang.
There wasn't much of that when I was alive. Anyway, at midnight tonight, it's the solstice, where the planets and the moon come into phase together, and all the energy paths along all the ley lines reach their peak.
What happens then?
Something wonderful.
You ready?
Almost. I'm just doing this in case they look in.
Good idea. I'll see you in my room in a second.
I mean, she's had a traumatic day. Catherine, the ambulance, now this business about the secret boyfriend. She's going to feel under attack, whatever we say.
You just don't want to face her with it.
It's not that. I'm just saying, let her sleep on it. She'll be in a better frame of mind in the morning. Things are always better in the light of day.
You just want to turn a blind eye to it.
All I'm saying is, if we go up there now and start the way she's feeling, it'll turn into a huge row and make things worse.
Ready? Let's go.
I don't care. There's an atmosphere in this house, and if we don't stamp on it, it's only going to get worse. If you won't have it out with her, then I will.
Right, let's get them.
Not yet. We wait.
Wait? What for?
Until all the ghosts are here, we wait till this place is packed with ghosts. And then we strike.
That was quick.
I decided you were right.
What?
I poked my head round the door and she's all tucked up, fast asleep. I didn't want to disturb her. We'll talk about it in the morning. Well, things are better in the light of day. We'll let her rest, eh?
This waiting is really boring.
Patience!
Really boring. Really, 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 really boring.
Shut up! I am trying to focus on the moment.
Really boring.
All right! I can't stand any more of your whining. Let's do it.
Roddy? Tessa? What are you doing here?
It's the ghost hunter.
She's coming here to catch you all. The ghost hunter. Here?
Do my senses deceive me, or are these bodies?
Lord Chilwood, there's something you should know.
How did they get here, and in this form?
With me brushes, Governor. I gave them a brush each, so they become like us.
You did what? This is a ghosts' AGM for ghosts. Bodies are not welcome in any form or disguise. Is that clear? Now give those brushes back at once.
But how are we going to get home?
And what about the ghost hunter?
The what?
The ghost hunter. She shrinks ghosts and puts them in glass jars.
Silence! I've heard enough.
Eh?
There's no such thing as a ghost hunter. It's a myth used to frighten child ghosts and make them behave. If you aren't a good little spook, the ghost hunter will come and get you. Now you've had your amusement. Hand over those brushes and leave.
But there is a ghost hunter. She nearly caught me.
Immediately. And I don't want to see them or any other bodies at this or any other ghost occasion. Is that clear?
We can't let Roddy and Tessa go off just like that. Like they say, how are they going to get home? We can't just leave them.
You're right. Let's see if we can't do something for them at least.
Do you reckon this is the way out?
How do I know? Normally you go out the way you come in, but thanks to his lordship, we can't go through a wall. No brushes.
Let's try here.
Anyway, I'm not going. The slip of Mrs. Croker around here somewhere, I'm sure of it.
Oh, right you are! Come on, me. Have fun.
They've gone, especially after what Lord Chilwood said to them.
Nah, Roddy wouldn't scarf like that. Not if he really believes our Croker's here. I'll just have a butcher's in here.
Wait, William!
No! Don't worry. We'll get your friend later.
What I reckon is, they've gone off and had a bit of a sulk. I would if I was treated that way. Eric? Eric!
There's another one coming. And it's him. Him. Oh, him!
Eric! Roddy! Tessa! She's here.
At last. This is your fault.
Mine? How'd you work that out?
You're the assistant. It's your responsibility to make sure this thing is filled up.
It was filled up. It's your fault for keep using it.
Oh,
you should have
shut
checked
up.
the level of what was left in it.
Shut up!
Don't see why I should get the place.
Shut up!
Eric! Roddy! Tessa!
William! Tessa! William!
How'd you get stuck in here?
The ghost hunter.
She's here! I know! She nearly got me, and I think she must have got Eric.
You've got to warn the other ghosts.
And we'll try and stop the sniff of Mrs. Croker. Right you are. What about us? What do you think I was doing?
Come on.
You won't be able to complain about running out next time. This'll get the whole lot of them.
And we'll get them all in one magnificent go when they're all together. They won't know what's hit them